Okay, so we're going to scale this kitchen floor plan down to 1:20. So I grab this little icon over here is scale. So I either click that, but I prefer to type in. So I'm going to type in scale, enter. It's going to say select object. So I'm going to highlight the whole object. Click, release, click. That's the object I want to scale down, right? Actually, before I do that, please rather do this. It's wiser to copy. I just highlight, Control C, Control V, bring it across here. Then I'm going to scale it. So I'll highlight the whole object, press enter. It wants a base point on which it's going to scale. So it's basically, if I click that point, everything is going to scale down to that point. Okay, that's going to be the point, it's sort of reference point. So that's the reference point there, right? Then it wants the scale factor. So if I scale that down by 20, what we're going to do is a bit of a math sum here. We're going to take 1, which is the average, the normal scale. We've got 1:1. That's the size of the original kitchen. We're going to divide that by, let's make it a scale of 1:20. So we'll divide that by 20. That equals 0.05. So we're getting a 0.05. That's the scale factor we want. And you'll see that it changes everything. Okay, now, yes, what you'll note there, obviously, is that whilst we've got the right size scale for the kitchen, we've got the wrong. So now, yeah, so that is an annotation thing. And so what you'll see is I've set mine up already as a 1:20. You'll see. So there's my 1:20. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But if I click this and go to my annotation of 1:20, which I've obviously, like I've said, I've made already, you'll see that it changes everything back to 322 and 493, 1 as I initially had it. So how does it work? Well, how do we do that? How do you, because you're not going to have, you guys on your CAD are not going to have 1:20. You're going to actually go make one. I'm going to show you how you make that. You click on this, annotative, it's called the dimension, to see what it comes up as, dimension style. Okay, you click on that and you create a new one. You with me? So you create a new one and you're going to create it according to the size you want. That's why I just call it 1:20, but I'm going to just name it 1:20 so that I don't get it confused with the other one. 1:20, continue. The big thing you do immediately, because you want a scale of 20, am I correct? Okay, you want to scale not the actual drawing, you want to scale the dimensions to 20. So we're going to go to primary units, and there's a little thing that says scale factor here. Scale factor you want to change to 20. Okay, so we press OK. Not OK yet, sorry. Then lines and symbols here. At this stage here, you can go, you want to have your line type must be, let me show you, symbols and arrows. You want everything to be architectural tick. It won't be architectural tick. Remember, this CAD drawing that I've got up here, I do all my CAD from now on. I do all my planning for tests for you guys, for civils. So it's all set to different. I've got everything ready to go. Okay, are you with me? So you will then change this to an architectural tick. It'll be probably set up on something like, I don't know, probably just a normal line, maybe a dot or a closed fill. Here you want, it'll be an arrow like this. So the dimensions will be arrowed, like in your isometrics. I just use arrows. Here you want to use an architectural tick, so you'll go click on that. Then you can change the size of the arrow or the actual tick. So you can make it, I've made it 0.1. I could actually make it a bit smaller. You can go 0.05 and play with it until you get the tick size that you want. So what do I mean by that? It means this tick size, for me, is perfect for the scale of the drawing. But if it's too big, you just go into there and you adjust the tick size. Okay, you go there and you just put 0.05, 0.07 until you are happy with the size of the tick so that you can see this and that it's not too big and it's obviously not too small. Okay, so that's essentially how you scale. It's actually quite simple. CAD does everything, obviously, as you see automatically. You just got to set the things up and behind the scenes. Okay.
And then do you put in as the scale, will that already be in there?
This is. No, you'll just say 1:20, but you know that it is scaled. Yeah. You've scaled this drawing down 1:20, and the dimension annotation is 1:20. All you need to then go do is make a note saying here, scale, 1:20. You'll say, what you'd say is kitchen floor plan, scale 1:20, or even take out scale, just put 1:20. Okay, very simple. And then obviously this is too small, so I would adjust that. Right click properties in this case, and I would go text height 5, make it a bit bigger, stretch it across. To stretch it across, you just grab the area and you pull it across, so it's all in one line. And then obviously you can center it as you like. Okay. All right, so let's stop the vid there and then we'll go into some other questions.